We draw nearer to Halo's 25th anniversary as we continue our celebrations with our quiz series. As always, we're going to give you 25 questions with 10 seconds to provide an answer. This month, we'll be exploring legends and lore, delving a little deeper into the franchise and really testing your Halo knowledge. Let us know how many answers you got right in the comments, and best of luck. Question 1. At what age was the Master Chief abducted into the Spartan program? Multiple choice: 11, 6, 7, 9. Master Chief was 6 years old when he was abducted by Dr. Halsey's team to become the super soldier he is today. Question 2. In the novel Halo: The Flood, Zuka Zamami sought to assassinate the Master Chief during the Battle of Installation 04. What was the name of his Ungoi companion? This was Yayap, not to be confused with Yap Yap. Question 3. Sergeant John Forge had a daughter who was the captain of the salvage vessel Ace of Spades. What's her full name? Lucy Orion Forge. Question 4. Sergeant Major Johnson was born on Earth. What city is he from? He's from Chicago. Question 5. What is the name of this location? This is the Foreigner's capital, Maythrillion. Question 6. What is the final book of Greg Bear's Forerunner saga called? It's called Halo Silentium. Question 7. True or false? The Master Chief remembers his last name. The answer is false. The Master Chief does not have any memory of his last name. Question 8. While recruiting John 117 for the Spartan program, Dr. Halsey had suspicions that John has unusually good luck. She tests this by flipping a coin. What coin was this? Considered an antique in the 26th century, it was a United States quarter. Question 9. 343 Guilty Spark was an ancient human before he became the monitor of Installation 04. What was his name as a human? He was called Chakus. Question 10. Name this character. The answer is Tul Juran, who serves aboard the Shadow of Intent under the command of Shipmaster Artas Vadum. Question 11. Which agency contracted war journalist Benjamin Giraud to create a biographical piece on the Master Chief? It was ONI, the Office of Naval Intelligence. Question 12. While Dr. Halsey led the Spartan 2 program, she had no involvement with the subsequent generation. Who was behind the Spartan 3 program? Multiple choice. Captain Keyes, Colonel James Ackerson, Captain Cutter, Admiral Margaret Parangoski. It was Colonel James Ackerson, rival to Dr. Halsey. Question 13. Name this character. This is Dr. Henry Glassman, a scientist on board the UNSC Infinity. Question 14. True or false, the UNSC Pillar of Autumn is a Halberd-class destroyer. This is false, it is a Halcyon-class heavy cruiser. Question 15. Which species had their homeworld destroyed by Cortana during the events of Halo Infinite? It was the Brute's homeworld Doisak. Question 16. 343 Guilty Spark led the Master Chief through the library to reach the activation index, but he was not the first human to attempt this. Who tried before him? It was Staff Sergeant Marvin Mobuto. Question 17. Other than English, what other language can Olympia Vale speak? Olympia Vale can also speak Sanghili. Question 18. What is the title for this book cover? This book is Halo Cole Protocol by Tobias Buckle, which follows the backstory of Jacob Keyes, Thel 'Vadamee, and the Spartans of Grey Team. Question 19. Which weapon manufacturer created the BR-55 battle rifle? Multiple choice. Hannibal Weapon Systems, Lethbridge Industrial, or Mizraya Armory? It is Mizraya Armory. Question 20. What was the name of the AI the Forerunners created to help defend against the Flood, only for it to betray them and join the side of the Gravemind? This was Mendicant Bias. Question 21. What is the name of the soda brand commonly sold and distributed throughout human colonies? This is Blast Soda. Question 22. Name this character. This is Frederick 104, one of the core members of the legendary Blue Team. Question 23. Which academy did Thomas Lasky study at until it was invaded by the Covenant in 2526? He studied at Corbulo Military Academy. Question 24, our penultimate question. While the Spartans were a driving force in turning the tide against the Covenant, they were originally trained to combat another threat. Who were they intended to fight? They were initially created to bring an end to the insurrection, an interstellar civil war raged by human rebels against the unified Earth government. And to round things out, which Halo ring is the oldest out of the 7 installations that make up the Neoteric Array? Zeta Halo is the oldest ring, as it was once part of the original 12 rings that made up the senescent array. That wraps up the month of August, which focused on some much deeper cuts than we're used to in our quizzes so far, but how did you manage to keep up? Let us know in the comments, and we look forward to celebrating even more Halo goodness with you all next month.